Happy New Year! Happy 2022! Can you believe that? Unbelievable, okay? I booked already exciting things. My flights I will go to with my husband together to Germany this year now. And Lufthansa already sent me emails and said, we changed your flight, we changed your flight. It's only in May. I don't know how they know that they changed the flights already. So, but okay, let's hope for the best. Hoping that we don't need to get to through any quarantine or something like this, because then I definitely will not go. Okay, so if you can see me and hear me, just please, yeah, let me know. And I also would like to know, what are you doing or what do you plan to do? You know, are you in construction or service industry or or manufacturing? Yes, I would like to see that in the comments. Good morning, Yolanda. Nice to see you. Lovely. Okay. And then anything else? Yeah. Let me do that at the end. I've got a couple of ideas. I just saw and was faced with last 2 weeks, and I thought maybe that's interesting to share for all of you. Saba, good morning. Yolanda is in hospitality. Chagunda can see me. He's in construction and services in Campton Park. Lovely. Zaba is in health science. Oh, that sounds really, really interesting. I'm sure that is your time at the moment. Okay, so what do we talk today about? I wanted to talk about franchise. Okay. I mentioned that I will talk about the advantages, but I will also talk about disadvantages. Salut, good morning. Wow, let me see. There are so many comments here. In 2022, Clement is in agriculture and construction. Maxwell, hello. I know what you are doing, Maxwell. Okay. Oba King, good morning. Okay, so franchise. Franchise have a few advantages. Okay, so they are proven business ideas. They have the systems in place, they have the processes in place, they have the costing and pricing in place. I'm having at the moment specifically the fast food or food in hospitality industry in mind. So they have a headquarter, they know what marketing is working, they know the location, they know exactly for their concept which location is good. Yeah. And then they are able to even advise you and approve locations or help you even to find locations. You usually have then also allocated a district manager who comes around, who visits you on a regular basis. And I know some of the franchisees think they are checking. At the end of the day, they want you to be successful if you are a franchisee. Yeah? So what they do is they try to assist you, they try to help you. You have a sounding board. You can say, here, maybe I have some challenges with my marketing or with my landlord or with staff or, and they have different departments and are able to advise and support you if you have some challenges. Of course, they are also checking, because for them it is important that the service is good, the quality of the food is good, because if one of the franchisees are messing up things, and let's say I went somewhere to franchise ABC in Johannesburg, and the food was and the service was terrible, I wouldn't go to another franchise here in Durban, okay? Or I would even tell my friends that don't go there, that was really not good. Yeah. So and that's why they're of course also there really to check, to make sure that everything is up to standard, but most of the time they're really there to assist and to help. Yeah, so they want to make sure that everything is working in your favor and with this in their favor. Yeah. On the other hand, of course, if you have restrictions and you have a specific menu, what you're only able to offer, you usually also buy the raw ingredients from the franchisor, and that restricts your decision making. Okay, I'm sure I shared that before. You know, I had some coffee shops in Germany. We had a lovely coffee shop in the middle of Hamburg with lots of bank employees around us, and these employees were, most of them were female. Okay, they of course they love their salad, their healthy food. We did some veggies for them, and also healthy sandwiches. And then we opened another one in another area where there were mostly engineers. Okay, man, they got their we always needed to laugh, it was so funny. So they got their healthy food most of the time from their girlfriends or wives, and they said, no, I need something substantial. So we started with big slices of bread with lots of mayonnaise on it. So, and really, I don't know the English word for it. What it was it was a different taste. Okay, so now imagine we would be a franchisee, and we would be only able to offer in this other coffee shop also the lettuce and salads and all the healthy things. We would not be able to survive there. Yeah. So this is always, that's why it is so important, you know, and that's why the franchisor also listen to them when they say the location is not good. They know, they have the expertise, they have most of the time they have even the data, you know, so, and they can say, okay, so our system works for, I don't know, women between 25 and 45 and in a middle management position. You know, they are really, really clear about their target market. So, and then that's something what you need to decide for yourself. If you haven't been self-employed or before, I personally think franchise is not a bad idea. You know, you have the systems, the till systems, the processes, the job descriptions. They know exactly how many staff you need to run a, I don't know, 150 square meter restaurant in a specific area. They can usually even tell you, you know, so Saturday, Sunday you need double the staff, and Monday you need only half of it. And, you know, so this is the advantage. The disadvantage is that you don't have this entrepreneurial freedom to make your own decisions and say, I want this in, I want this out, I don't like the quality of this food, I maybe want to buy something cheaper somewhere else. You know, so, and even if you start a business, don't think this is for the rest of your life. Yeah? Make sure maybe start in franchise. And I know there are also lots of franchisees out there. They're really, really successful. They're happy with the systems, and they buy different ones and their profit margins. Yeah. There are also some franchisors out there it will be difficult even to raise funding for them because they messed up a couple of times. Yeah, so the financiers don't feel really comfortable with financing them because they've done that before. They saw that there are some challenges. Maybe the support from the head office is not there, or the head office made some wrong decisions. We're all humans, you know. So, and that's when they say, no, we don't do that. So if you want to start a franchise and buy into one, do your homework. Yeah. So have a look. I personally always recommend talk to other franchisees. Yeah. Are you happy with them? What are the problems? What's working? What is not working? You know. And there will always be things they are not working. Yeah. Don't think everything will be easy peasy. Yeah. But for you, you just need to listen and say, okay, so there's a problem. I can live with this because I know how to handle this on my own. Or I'm just making up things. It's not true, okay? So maybe somebody says the till system is a disaster and stock take is not done properly with this till. That's an essential problem, you know, because your stock is critical. And then I would say, that's maybe a little bit too difficult. I find something else. Yeah. Now we come to something I experienced a couple of times in the last 2 weeks, but I also saw that a couple of times in general here in my consulting days. If you make a business decision, okay, so please, please, please be aware of it. You need to make proper research. Yeah, I remember I had that with the two guys. They at that time, it's a couple of years ago. That's why I can share that. They wanted to invest in some student accommodation, and they found two big ones. And I did the maths and I said, let me tell you, this is not profitable. I wouldn't look for something else. And they were quite upset with me because they said, no, we don't want to look for something else. This is what we want. I said, but if you want to make a wise business decision, you need to have a look at sometimes 40, 50 different objects, you know, because otherwise, how do you know which one is the best deal? Yeah, so you need to see the numbers, you need to see, now you go to somebody else and they say, you know what, student accommodation, you need access control with fingerprints or something like this. Yeah, and then, but the other didn't tell you this. And you're learning so much, and whatever you learn will prevent you from making mistakes in the future. Yeah. So same thing, even in my private life. Okay, so my husband, typical male, sees a car, he needed to buy a new car, says this is what I want. I say no. I want to see what is out there, what is available, and then just compare prices and just make an informed decision. We found an amazing, great car, and we are both really, really happy. And my husband also said, thanks very much. So I would have bought the first one, and I wouldn't be as happy now as I am with this one, what we found. Yeah. So same thing with businesses. You need a location. Put effort into it. Yeah. It is critical. Location is critical for most businesses. Yeah. So, and if you want to buy a franchise, then you need to contact a couple of franchisors, meet with them, get a feeling for them. Do you feel they are welcoming you? Are they treating you as an employee? You know, so that because this is a commitment, a big financial commitment also from your side. So you want to have the best option. And how can you determine if something is the best option? You need to go out there and compare, you know, are you always 100%, are you always able to eliminate all mistakes? No, of course not, okay? But you can make a definitely better decision if you have seen a couple of them, discussed things with a couple of franchisors or locations or business opportunities, yeah? And then make the decision and say, yes, this makes sense. Let me see, Tibohu, I got burned into a premium dry cleaning franchise. Do your due diligence before you buy into a franchise. I agree with Dagmar. Yes, thanks very much. How do I get business partner to help me on my business? Hello, sorry. So you want to have a business partner to partner with you in a business. I'm not too sure what you mean with this question. Okay. Doesn't matter. So if you now say, okay, I made up my mind, I know this is a franchise I want to buy into, and you need to apply for funding. Easiest way is contact us via Facebook Messenger here for you, yeah? And Brent has a couple of days off, but Jen is there and she will be able to answer all your emails, and then she's able to guide you one by one through the steps, yeah? If you say, you know what, now assessing different business options is something where you maybe need some help, just feel free. Let me just put that into the comments, and I just send you the link, and then just set up a Zoom call with me, yeah? I think here, video or Zoom call, I just put the link into it, and then prepare everything, maybe have the latest annual financial statements or some information where you say, okay, Dagmar, let's just go through it. What do you think about it? And then I'm able to advise. And what I will do is just please, I'm not saying yes, no, yes, no. I will be able to explain to you, these are the advantages, what I can see here, these are the disadvantages, okay? Or here's a big, big problem. And sometimes maybe it's the communication is not correct, yeah? And you just need to ask them and to confirm something with the franchisor, but you get clarity, yeah? Okay, so I hope this helped. Let's start 2022 with a bang. Okay, what I want for you, for all of you who are listening here, and you are absolutely amazing, because I'm sure most of South Africa is still in holiday mode. You are here, you are serious about your business. That's something what I can definitely see. That you will succeed in your journey to either way start your business or in your journey to expand your business, yeah? So use this time wisely, go out there, get information, make decisions, yeah? Don't be scared, just go for it. And sometimes there are detours, that's a normal path. It's in life the same, you know, it doesn't matter. It's not really a difference if it's in business or in life. You make some mistakes, but mistakes are there also to learn, yeah? And then you just see, okay, so next time this is definitely something what I need to be a little bit more wise about it, and with some support on your side, with the mentor on your side, with the consultant on your side, you can eliminate, I would say, easily over 90% of mistakes, yeah? So depending on how experienced, of course, your consultant is, yeah? So because let's be honest, I'm just thinking, I'm realistic, I'm sure you know that. So before COVID, and even before all this happened, even in the European countries, I would have said tourism is a great idea, go for it. 2 weeks later with COVID, I would have said, I'm not too sure at the moment if this is really the best way to go at the moment. Also, nobody really knows what's happening. We all hope the best, for the best, and hope that this will end soon. But we don't know, Okay, let me just answer here some questions. Zaba, if the franchisor needs you to have unencumbered funds, how can you source those funds? You find an equity partner, So this is something what you always can do. Romeo, good morning. Please, I would like to know more about German institutions who finance entrepreneurs in Africa. Okay, so there are some German institutions out there, but these are German development banks. They are not South African development banks. They are developing German companies. So if you want to start a business or expand and you will use German equipment, and it's minimum 10 million euros, you can portion of it get financed through the German development banks. Otherwise, what all these European and international financiers and development institutions do, they put money, let's say, into IDC, and IDC then distributes it here in South Africa. Saba, if you have no business experience, do you have a chance of your application being accepted? If you have no business experience, yes, but you need to have the expertise in the field, So let's say you want to do, what did we do? I think this morning the last thing we talked about was a solar plant, So if you don't know how to, if you have no expertise in sales, no expertise in running a business, no expertise in the operation of how to assemble solar PV systems, your chances go really, really down. Put yourselves in the shoes of a financier, So if you now, somebody's asking for a couple of million rand, and they say, I'm clueless, I'm not too sure I wouldn't give them any money. I'm sure you'll see that the same, because what do you want? You want to be sure that this will be a successful business, And I know, let's talk about this solar plant as an example. If you have only experience in one aspect, let's say you are really experienced, you have been an operations manager before, you know exactly about all the processes and everything, but you need a salesperson or you need a financial manager person, then you need to look for these key staff, And the financier also want to see who do you want to hire, so that they feel comfortable that all aspects of this business are covered. For smaller organizations, it's maybe not expected, but you need to have some sort of experience. Otherwise, if you have no experience, my recommendation would be start smaller. Maybe if you have, let's say you have experience in the hospitality industry, maybe a franchise in hospitality industry would be good. And if you have no experience, then you get your experience. Go out there, find people, say, here, this is my dream, this is what I want to do, I need some work experience. Andrea Peters, hi. Okay, so I think that's enough for Monday morning, 3rd of January, and we will see us definitely next week. If there's anything else you want to have a meeting with me, I put the link in there, then we can discuss a little bit more in details what you need. And on the other side, you can also contact us via Facebook Manager. Let me see. Tibobo, yes, most franchisors offer some training for potential franchisees, but let's be honest, if you have a 2-week training and you haven't been in hospitality, running a business, I've been in hospitality, will be really difficult. My digital, good morning, I have business idea that I would like to check if it's viable before I do business plan. Do you charge same amount as business plan? Okay, so to mydigital.live. If you want to discuss this, I can do that also in a meeting. Set up one of these meetings together with me, and I want you to learn how to do these things on your own. Yeah, so then we just go together through it, and I show what you need to look at. Mark, hello, happy New Year to you. Mark is our consultant in Johannesburg. He just confirmed you need to have at least intellectual capital with your partners to show financiers you can make the business work. Lovely, yes. I suggest in your research make provision for learning new skills in your business. Yes. So 2 things. One side I say yes, you always need to learn, and you learn always. I still learn each and every day. Yeah, and I love to learn, and I love to grow, and I'm really trying to be able to grow each and every day, and have coaches. I book courses in different directions because I want to grow. If you are a startup, please base your business idea on the skills you have at that moment. Yeah. I've seen that lots of times in business plans, they want to set up maybe clothing manufacturing. Everybody thinks, oh, just sewing is easy, and then you just teach them for 4 weeks and then people are able to do that. No, don't set yourself up for failure, set yourself up for success. Hire experienced people, specifically in the beginning. You as a business owner, there are thousands of tasks you are faced each and every day you did not expect. Yeah, I don't want to scare you. I want you to, and it's okay, but make your life as easy as possible. Have staff there, they know exactly what they do. Have an administrator there. You don't need to teach them. They know what to do. This will help you so you can concentrate on growing your business. Yeah? Okay, lovely. But now, absolutely successful first week in 2022. Either we will see us in any of these consulting meetings. Otherwise, we see us next week. I think I do a Q&A next week. Yeah? Okay. Yes. Set up for success, Andrea. That's what we do here. Yeah? Okay. Bye-bye.